This is Scott from Scott's Media. Today we're talking about a phrase that's been floating around more and more lately, martial law. But what does it really mean? Is it just a conspiracy theory? Or is it quietly happening already in cities like Washington, D.C., Chicago, and even Los Angeles? Let's break it down past, present, and the real truth behind what's unfolding right now. Martial law is the temporary substitution of military authority for civilian rule, usually during a crisis like war, rebellion, or natural disaster. Under martial law, civil liberties can be suspended. Curfews can be enforced. Civilians can be tried in military courts. In plain English, it means soldiers are in charge instead of elected leaders, and your constitutional rights are no longer guaranteed. Martial law isn't new. It's happened in both the U.S. and around the world. During the Civil War, Abraham Lincoln suspended habeas corpus. After the Pearl Harbor attack in 1941, Hawaii was placed under full military control. Internationally, look at the Philippines under Ferdinand Marcos in the 1970s. Martial law became the tool of a dictator, suppressing protests, shutting down media, and arresting opposition. Once martial law begins, it rarely ends quickly or cleanly. Fast forward to 2025. In August, former President Donald Trump invoked Section 740 of the D.C. Home Rule Act, declaring a public safety emergency. That action shifted control of Washington, D.C.'s police force to the federal government. Over 2,200 National Guard troops were deployed. Federal prosecutors took over key local cases. Critics say this looks, sounds, and feels like martial law without using the term. But it's not just D.C. In Chicago, Trump has threatened similar action. Governor Pritzker called it unconstitutional. Local leaders passed an executive order banning cooperation with federal forces. In Los Angeles, troops and Marines were already deployed back in June during anti-ICE protests. A local state of emergency was declared. New York City, San Francisco, and Baltimore are now also on the White House's radar, with Pentagon units reportedly standing by for rapid deployment. These aren't official declarations of martial law, but they use the same playbook. Federal control, military presence, and civilian government pushed aside, all justified by crime statistics or public safety, but often without real data to back it up. So what's really going on? Political theater, power grabs, federal optics, and the dangerous normalization of soldiers on the streets treating American cities like war zones. Let's bust some myths. Myth number 1, martial law has been declared. No, technically it hasn't, but it's being done under different names. Public safety emergency, joint task force, federal mission. Myth number 2, crime justifies this. Not really. Crime in many of these cities is lower than in past decades. Myth number 3, your rights are protected. In a so-called emergency, even peaceful protest can get labeled as civil unrest. Your rights get buried under vague terms like national interest. We're not saying tanks are rolling down every street, but that's the point. The more subtle it is, the easier it becomes to accept. When military presence feels normal, when emergency powers go unchecked, when mayors and governors get overruled by one man. In D.C., that's how martial law becomes reality without ever saying the words. This is Scott from Scott's Media. If you care about liberty, if you care about democracy, then stay alert. Don't let fear or politics justify military control of your city. Like, share, and subscribe, and check the links in the description for every source cited in this video. Stay safe, stay awake. Thanks for watching Scott's Media, where truth meets creativity. Check out these videos to keep the story going. And yep, that's the official merch right on your screen and in the description below. Want to support the channel directly? My Cash App and Venmo are below. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss what's next. Rock the message, support the mission. I'll catch you in the next one.